I'm trying to virtually wholesale in Florida because I have family there. I just moved from there up to here.
Got it.
So I'm trying to do it in Vero Beach. I'm not sure if the population's going to be a little too small for that because it's only 12,000.
So you called the right guy because just to let you know, it is my market.
Okay.
And so Vero Beach is small. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's very small.
It is,
So
yeah.
you're gonna have to look like at the surrounding areas. And guys, so everybody understands this on this live. If I was truly selfish and a greedy SOB, I would steer you away from this market because now you're my competition.
Yeah.
I'm the actual opposite. Do it, and then if you need help from Anchorage, Alaska, I could sell the deal in an hour because I'm local to the market. So I have a huge advantage on this. Now, I get it. You have family with Vero Beach. What I want you to do is look at markets to the south and the north without telling you the exact markets to do it. Huge
Yeah.
population. You have a
Gotcha.
huge population just to the north. Take full advantage of it and then just mix Vero Beach into it. Because Vero Beach is not a huge population. So you're going to run out of leads very quickly. And I will tell you, their courthouse is not the easiest one to get the information from. Ask me how I know. Hey, I lost you there. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Um,
no, it's all right.
so
And then,
you just have to add additional markets to it, and within and you only got to go in like a 45-mile area. So I just buried myself by pushing that information out. But honestly, I don't care. Like if you're coming, 10 other people are coming, I don't care. And honestly, the more people trying to like comb through leads, if you're successful, I'm happy. If you want to partner up with me, I'm happy. Either way, I made a decision a long time ago. There's so many. Do you know, like most gurus, if you try to penetrate their market, for the ones that actually do wholesaling, they won't take you on as a student. How selfish is that? That's the most ridiculous. If you're really that good, what do you care? There's competition everywhere. What do you think a brand new wholesaler from like halfway across the country is going to kick your butt? Then maybe you should not do that. And I just find it so funny when people do that. It's so I just gave you saved you 10 grand in a cheat code. I really did. I swear to you. Why? Because
yeah.
I get people all the time in my surrounding area. Hey Rick, I got this deal, I got that deal. And honestly, I could do more deals now. I make less profit, but I get to teach people. And that person goes out and finds me 2 or 3 more deals, and eventually they go on their own. And I'm okay with it. I've been doing this 20 years, guys. I know how the system works. So I want to help people out. And I've been in your shoes and I've done exactly, and I'm still doing exactly what you're doing. So expand your market, find people with 100,000 plus populations, already given a cheat sheet on where to find it.
Yep.
And it's still very good. I'm going to lie, like we have no problems getting deals. So, and full disclosure, I got 4 or 5 other people just like you doing the exact same thing. And they help me all the time. They go, Rick, you saved me a lot of time and aggravation. I got a deal. I think it's going to work. And sometimes I tell them, listen, it's not a deal. I'm sorry. And other times they go, man, that's a great deal. Hey, we're just going to wind up splitting it and everybody wins. And
Okay.
that's it.
Awesome.
So if you guys have too small of a population, just start spreading out your geographic zone. Either going to go north, south, east, or west, or sometimes you're in like a combo area, just expand on it. Because the nice thing about real estate is it gets a little bit like every county's a little bit different, but for the most part, there's a lot of similarities. So you'll figure out one county north, it's slightly discounted. It's definitely going to be discounted off Vero Beach. The further south you go in South Florida, it gets just brutally expensive. And then when you get down to the
Okay.
Keys, dude, if you ain't got like $1 million for like, I mean, a starter home, don't even like consider it. And honestly, in the Keys, they have a building moratorium that I believe comes up this summer. They can't even build. You can't even get a permit to do a new build because their infrastructure can't handle it. So, and it just keeps pushing its way up. So I started when I did this. I started down in Fort Lauderdale, and I could do it reasonably. And then my company moved me up to this area, and that's how I wound up doing Port St. Lucie. I didn't pick Port St. Lucie. I just got parked here by a company. I go, I got to find a way out. And now Port St. Lucie, where $50,000 houses, now they're 400,000. So I think you're in the right spot. I would just shift up just a little bit, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. What else you got?
So I do have one more question. So I talked to a seller. I couldn't talk to her very long because it wasn't a good time to call, but she has a fire damaged property because I was calling the vacant list and then it just happened to be fire damaged. It's on 3 acres of land, which is about 5 times bigger than all the other comps in the area.
Yeah.
How should I comp that?
So, that's a loaded question because you have acreage and then you have a house.
Mhm.
So I always start with the house and then I
Okay.
add like the land value back in.
Oh,
Vero is a
okay.
very small town and I could tell you real estate's valuable. So I'm
Hmm.
assuming it's somewhere out west, maybe out by 60 or something like that. But if, how badly is the property damaged?
The roof is caving in. I know it's concrete block, but it's pretty much you might have to demo it and then rebuild a whole new house.
So has she given you a price yet? Or have you
She
got
has
one out
not
of her?
yet. No, no.
Okay, so just get to the number and like figure like don't spend a lot of energy because I don't want you to be a realtor. If she's not motivated to sell it, then you got to move on. If she wants the tippy top dollar and doesn't want to do any work, you're probably not going to be the best fit for it. So if she wants to get rid of it and she's, open to working with an investor, then that's great. If she's not like fire damage is like I find either they want to get rid of it or they're holding on for tippy top dollar. And I
Okay.
like the ones go, listen, it's damaged. It's a pain in the butt. If we could strike a fair deal, I'll move on with it. And the ones who go, I got to see what the realtor says. I got to see what the market will tell me. And I'm looking for 5 contracts. Okay, good luck. I wish you the best. And that's it. So don't even
Okay.
worry about the comping. If she's not motivated to sell it, you're literally wasting your time. I will tell you, Vero Beach is in very, very high demand, very high demand. So if you can get a reasonable offer submitted, see if she's motivated. So find out, ask her what were how long did the fire happen?
I'm not too sure. I couldn't really talk to her for too long.
So just talk to her and find out how recent it is. So by the way, fire damage is kind of like pre-foreclosure. If they wait years to sell it, let the handwriting be on the wall. It doesn't even make sense. So
Okay.
most people try to sell a fire damage property in under 6 months. The ones that are really motivated will do it usually in 4 or 5 months. So it's going to fall along that same lines. And if they hold on forever, just move on and then maybe they'll change their mind and call you back. So, but Vero Beach with like a ton of acreage, dude, there's a ton of buyers for it. You got to get her and see if she's motivated. She's not motivated, move on.
Okay.
And then if
Alrighty.
you get a deal in this area, just submit it to sellmypaper.com, DM me or Zach, and just let us know. Because God, I love doing deals in my backyard, but we do them all over the country. But those ones we handle like personally, because like my dispo team knows every seller like in this market, and so we do a lot of fire damage properties. It's either they're motivated or they're not. There's just not a lot in between on fire damage. So don't let her waste your time.
Okay. Got it.